Hello guys, welcome back to another figure review of mine. Now we're gonna take a look at the Mezco 1 to 12 Collective Spider-Man action figure. And Spider-Man is my all-time favorite superhero. Look at this figure. Wow, he's just so good. It's a great figure. I really like the game. I was playing the game and this game is just so good. You have all these different suits. One thing I wish there was different was the fighting, the combat system. I wish there was a block system in it. You only can dodge, but Spider-Man is strong enough to block, I think. But it still is very fun, and these different kinds of suits you can choose is just so cool. But my all-time favorite suit of Spider-Man is the classic one, like this. I grew up with this, the 90s style Spider-Man. This figure is just so cool. Look at it. Amazing. And the articulation, the quality feel to it. I bought this figure because Mezco has just so much quality. It will never break. Never break. Even if you let it fall, the joints never get loose. I don't know why. The joints always stay tight. They really nailed it with the joints. I don't know how they do it, but they always keep tight. I have my Superman figure, which is a couple of years old. A couple of years, maybe a year old. I've played around with it the whole day for a year almost, and it's still tight. The joints are still tight. And DC Collectibles can really learn from it. This figure does smell really bad, and don't mean it in a good way. I don't know what it is. Maybe the plastic or something. Anyway, this figure is just so cool, man. He is kind of big, but I like it. It's more the adult-looking Spider-Man. And I would definitely recommend this figure just from the bat, I can say it. I'm not the best reviewer, I just like to talk about the toys. I just like to give you my taste of it. And he does look a little bit different in real life than on camera, but this time he does look similar. And this figure is just so good, look at it. Just amazing, amazing. He comes with the stand, very nice, with classic spider on it, and with a magnet clamp as well. And the packaging, let's show the packaging. Everybody, probably you all are all familiar with this, but let's look at the accessories. It comes with a bunch of accessories, as you can see. Packaging, I do like this slit. For me, I'm not really into packaging anymore, so this is how it looks like when you get him. Spider-Man is displayed here, and you can open it. Let's look at the accessories of this figure. It comes with a bunch of accessories, so I needed to take it out anyways. To put it in the bag of accessories, he comes with this web part, which you can pack on his wrist, and this one, a bendy wire web, which you can put in his hand. This is also for his wrist, and this one is also for his wrist. He comes with an alternative head, which with the smaller eyes. I like this one more. I like this one, but this one is cool too. Cool that they at least included one more. It comes with two web shooting hands. He comes with two open hands, which he crawls on the wall with. And he comes with two web holding hands, or you can, two web holding hands. I want to say maybe you can use it for holding weapons, but that is not possible, I think. And yes, he comes with just his fists. So those are the accessories. But let's look at the size, because he's kind of big, what I was saying. I don't know. Oh, here. Let's compare him with the Pizza Spidey mold, which is also a nice figure. In the beginning, I do like this one too. I want to collect Spideyverse because I'm in love with Spider-Man and the whole scene about it. I want to collect everything about Spider-Man. So yeah, as you can see, they are almost the same height. Well, I say almost. Spider-Man is whoa, no. He is quite bigger, as you can see. A little bit like this, much bigger. So yeah, and if you compare him next to the Marvel Select one, you can see he's a little bit like this smaller. So he's in the middle of these two. And let's compare them with, for example, a Revoltag. So you can see these work pretty good. So you can work with NECA too. Let's see. Pretty good as well. So I like this scale. This works perfectly with my personal collection. But if you collect Marvel Legends only, then then you have to accept the fact that he is a taller Spider-Man. But you can, maybe it works better with Marvel Select, as you can see. Let's see. Maybe I can make him a little bit shorter, make him look a little bit shorter. He has a nice ab crunch, but I'm gonna run through the articulation in a bit. Maybe if I do it like this, you can see then it works kind of good. You know, you can work with it. That's what I'm trying to say, because he's a little bit on a thin side, but he still has a little bit of a bulk feel to it. He doesn't feel very skinny. He is a little bit skinny, but you know, that's how Spider-Man nowadays is portrayed. He never was very bulky, but what I was saying many times before, in the animated series he was kind of big, really big. In muscle mass, he was really buffed, and that's no joke. So yeah, that was a size comparison. Let's take a look at the details first, and then let's take a look at the articulation. Here the web is sculpted on his head, and this is all plastic on fabric. So this is the fabric, the blue parts, and the red parts are all plastic on it seems. And this is hard plastic, his forearms, and his calves are hard plastic too, and his shoes, he has kind of shoes, and the proportions works better on this Mezco figure than other Mezco figures, and he's just very good. This is really legit a good figure. So let's take a look at the articulation. His head can move up to there, move down to the, I don't know if the neck moves, because mine is very, very tight. I think he is supposed to be moving, but I can't get it loose. I was trying to get it loose. It's very tight on there. So his arms can hinge out maybe further than this. You need to watch out moving this figure, because I have the feeling this can damage. So move up to there. He has a single joint at the elbow, wrist rotation, no hinge it seems. I don't know, maybe it's tight. That's what I was saying. Mezco articulation can be very tight. You need to work with it a little bit, maybe heat it. He has an ab crunch and a diaphragm joint. Combined, he can crunch backwards to there and forwards to here. You can rotate to there, but not further. You can do it further, but you need to watch out for the fabric, of course. And let's see, you can kick forwards till there, backwards till there, outside till there. The fabric is nice, tight on the crotch this time, and he has a very big dick. Sorry that I'm saying that. I mean, Mezco, come on, P. You can make his junk a little bit smaller. For me, it's no problem, but you know, it's a little detail. So you can kick forwards to there. What I was saying, he has a thigh swivel. Oh, this one is very tight. Double jointed knees go backwards to there, very tight. The above one, and I don't know, his calf can't move, and his feet are. He doesn't have a pivot. He doesn't have an ankle pivot. I really can't work with it. I tried.